How do I get stakeholder feedback from my team members?
Thank you for your question. So you can use email and we have a feedback form.
Great, thank you. That's very helpful. Hey, Jessica.
Hey, Maggie.
How are you?
I'm good. Everything's going well, except a lot of things going on at work. One of the key projects is a performance year-end review process. You must be aware of that.
Yes, I just came off the webinar about the year-end performance process.
Same assessment method with 9-box rating grade and guided distribution curve. But I do want to highlight a few key changes though. The first one is to review the feedback of the dotted line manager, and your employee would have invited to comment on their performance. You can see it in Workday. And the second is to solicit feedback from other stakeholders to ensure an objective assessment by gaining a more comprehensive view. Finally, the focus on performance calibration. HR and the business will work together to drive a more robust calibration process to improve the quality of assessment results. You will be involved in the collaboration process too, just a heads up.
Hi, Maggie, you busy?
What a surprise! No, not at the moment. Come on in, have a seat.
Okay. I saw your email wanting my feedback to Jerry.
Yes, Jerry updates me on the Concur project on a regular basis, but I wanted to get your feedback as well. What are your primary observations for Jerry?
I'm very pleased with Jerry's performance in this difficult project. He's very instrumental in creating the engagement plan and in enabling the change management.
Thank you, Jackie. Your feedback is very important for his development. I'll be sure to share your feedback with him during our review meeting.
Hey Maggie, are we good to have our year-end discussion as scheduled?
Sure, come on in. Jerry, I'm really glad that we have this hour to review your 2016 performance. I'm very thankful for all of your hard work that you've done in this past year. Now is the time that we have to review on your key accomplishments, your key learnings, and reflections over the past year. As you may already know, I've solicited some feedback from your previous manager and some of your key stakeholders. And the goal of this is to gain a more holistic review of your performance and development. So the focus of the next hour is on you, and I hope that after the meeting we can have more clarity on how I can help you to become more successful next year. Any questions?
No, crystal clear.
Okay, so can you tell me one or two key achievements that you're most proud of from 2016?
So, as you know, we rolled out the Concur Global System. I think within this, we did a great job in terms of driving the change management among the key stakeholders so that they could fully leverage the system to simplify their processes and to mitigate the financial approval risks.
Sounds great. And what are one or two key learnings from these projects?
Right, so I think the two key learnings for me are to remain agile and to influence the key stakeholders. So when I say remain agile, I think this means to gather the necessary insights, to educate myself, and to act timely. Given the novelty of this new system, people are going to have different perspectives. So it's important to listen and to understand their perspectives and to use this to optimize the solutions we provide them, ultimately in influencing the key stakeholders.
Very good. What you've said about being agile has echoed the feedback I've gathered and also my observations. You've demonstrated a high learning and change agility, which has contributed to the successful launch of Concur locally. Great job. Jerry, can you tell me one thing that you would do differently if you found yourself in a similar situation?
Right, well, as I said, influencing stakeholders was very important, so I hoped we had mapped out from the start it would have been more effective.
Thanks, Jerry. Now it's time for you to give me feedback. Is there anything that you feel I should continue doing or anything that you feel I should stop doing?
Well, to be honest, Maggie, I think you're a great manager. Not only that, but you've been a great mentor to me for the time I've been here. You've provided me great support, great guidance, and advice throughout. So I really appreciate that. You've also put me in situations where I was able to meet challenges and with your guidance to overcome them, which has helped my development tremendously. But if I were to be even more honest, I would really appreciate if you could mentor me more in terms of developing ideas and providing solutions to our customers in the company and outside.
Thank you, Jerry. That's a very valid point. I'll be certainly mindful of ensuring that you can develop your strategic thinking skills on the job along the way. Is there anything else that you'd like to add at this point in time?
May I ask about my development plan for next year?
You can start thinking about your development plan starting now based on the feedback that you've received in our conversation today, and we'll touch back on it in early January next year. Is that okay?
Cool, sounds good. Thanks, Maggie.
Again, thank you for your contribution, and I look forward to our collaboration next year.
I'm looking forward. Thank you very much.
Okay, now Maggie, let's review your team. You have a team of 10, you have one person in the green corner and the rest of people are in box 5. Can you share why Jerry is in box 6?
Jerry's done a great job this year. He led 2 big projects which were quite impressive. Not only that, he demonstrated a high level of agility and modeled cooperate transversely by working with key stakeholders across the teams.
Oh, sounds great.